The National Taxpayer Advocate released a mid-year report at the end of June that revealed there were 35 million tax returns still in review and hence, have yet to be deposited or sent to those taxpayers. The IRS has been extremely delayed in sending tax returns to millions of Americans. Some of these taxpayers reportedly have been waiting for months to see their 2020 tax funds. The government's backlog of tax returns is a result of the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. In addition, many government employees worked from home throughout the duration of the pandemic, which reportedly restricted their access to the IRS systems. The backlog resulted largely from the pandemic-related evacuation order that restricted employee access to IRS facilities, the report added. This past year and the 2021 filing season conjure up every possible cliché for taxpayers, tax professionals, the IRS, and its employees, National Taxpayer Advocate Aaron M. Collins wrote in the report. It was a perfect storm, it was the best of times and the worst of times. Patience is a virtue, with experience comes wisdom, and with wisdom comes experience. Out of the ashes we rise, and we experienced historical highs and lows. As the report puts it, during the 2021 tax filing season, the IRS processed 136 million individual income tax returns and issued 96 million refunds totaling about $270 billion. That matches up closely to the results of the last typical filing season in 2019. In addition to its traditional work, the IRS was directed by Congress to issue 3 rounds of stimulus payments over the past 15 months and has made about 475 million payments worth $807 billion to mitigate the impact of the pandemic on U.S. families and businesses. The IRS and its employees deserve tremendous credit for what they have accomplished under very difficult circumstances, Collins added. But there is always room for improvement. The National Taxpayer Advocate report said a historically high number did not receive their tax refunds after successfully filing their 2020 taxes, creating an unprecedented backlog. According to the report, the backlog includes about 16.8 million paper tax returns waiting to be processed, about 15.8 million returns suspended during processing that require further review, and about 2.7 million amended returns awaiting processing. Though there could be other reasons why your tax return is delayed. According to the IRS, includes errors such as an incorrect recovery rebate credit amount, is incomplete, is affected by identity theft or fraud, includes a claim filed for an earned income tax credit or an additional child tax credit using 2019 income. Includes a Form 8379, Injured Spouse Allocation PDF, which could take up to 14 weeks to process. Needs further review in general. Expect delays if you mailed a paper return, had to respond to an IRS inquiry about your e-filed return, claimed an incorrect recovery rebate credit amount, or used 2019 income to claim the EITC or ACTC, the IRS stated. So the National Taxpayer Advocate suggests being patient with the government on sending out the backlog if you can. For taxpayers who can afford to wait, the best advice is to be patient and give the IRS time to work through its processing backlog, Collins added. But particularly for low-income taxpayers and small businesses operating on the margin, refund delays can impose significant financial hardships. But for millions of Americans struggling, due to the economic downfall that the pandemic has caused, waiting for too much longer may not be the best option.